Okay. Ooh. Some of you could be receiving communication or some type of interest, incoming interest here. Okay, this is the energy of like a messenger or someone opening their heart, someone being more vulnerable. Okay. And listen, I'm not saying this to make you Delulu. We will provide very specific confirmational details in this reading just so you don't come for me with your litigiousness, with your lawyer watchdogs, your henchmen, to tell me I'm making you Delulu. I am making you Delulu. Okay, you make sure all the details match first. Okay, that is a threat. But yes, you do have someone here that is coming forward with communication. Could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I'm also feeling air energy here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? Specifically Gemini. I also feel Cancer here. I also feel Scorpio, okay? She says she wants to be Delulu. Don't blame it on me then. Okay. But I feel this energy here of something that feels exciting. It kind of feels exciting. The song is like, turn it on again. It's like maybe something you thought was moving into the period of a lull or it was getting kind of boring. It's like, yeah, it feels like it's spicing things up, or it feels like it's like bringing new excitement, new optimism. It feels like it's changing your perspective. Okay. I feel like a little bit of a lift here, being like, okay. And again, this could be a past person. This could be a new person. I'm not specifying past or new energy, but I feel this energy of like someone coming forward towards you to do something that excites you, that opens your heart a little bit, and that creates this moment of vulnerability. Okay. What else do we need to know about this, specifically to the new moon here? Okay. What do we need to know? Yeah. I feel for many of you, this is coming in because you're not chasing this person or anyone anymore. I actually feel the first time in your life you really feel at peace. Your life is in a state of balance. Some of you are enjoying a lot of friendships as well at this time, or like you're very active socially or focused on your social life. But this energy, yeah, it feels like peaceful. And again, we saw that earlier when we did that poll, like how the collective was feeling with the full moon. Strangely, eerily peaceful. Like not feeling uprooted, not feeling ungrounded, not feeling overwhelmed with the energy. You made this energy your bitch. Put that on your CV. But some of you did. Some of you did use this energy. You learned how to transmute. And I see you. And I honor you. Okay? Because that's a skill set you can continue to use as you evolve. There's this energy here of like, yeah, in the past, this full moon would have taken you out. Okay? You would have been turned upside down by this energy. Some type of comical turning upside down and looking all silly doing it. But now, the energy doesn't affect you in that same way. It doesn't, because you have found peace within yourself. And it feels as well like this energy is directly correlated to you not chasing. See how that works? See how that works? When you do not chase, when you don't get yourself all hot and bothered over absolutely nothing, okay? Over someone giving you nothing, over someone who maybe is trying to bait you into a toxic relationship that maybe ain't even fun anymore, okay? When you move out of that state of like feeling like the need to prove yourself, again, Capricorn energy, feeling the need to prove yourself, feeling the need to achieve, feeling the need to be validated, feeling the need to be recognized. When you find that balance within and say, no, my purpose is here. I validate myself. I find peace within myself. That's when you attract them. That's when like flies to honey. Is it flies to honey? Like bees to honey. Okay. Flies into the ointment. Both of those. But yeah, you're not chasing this person and they're coming right in for you. And some of you are not expecting this. Okay. This could be a past person or a new person. What else we need to know about this energy specific to my collective? Okay. Woo! They are sure about you. They are certain about you. This is somebody who's made a final decision as it relates to your relationship. See how things shift when you maintain a state of peace and presence. The state of composure that you're in. You know your worth. You know your value. This is you. You've seen fire, you've seen rain, you've seen it all. Truthfully, you have. You've gotten all caught up in things that didn't, translate into progress or movement, or that didn't lead to your success or didn't lead to happiness. You've also felt the disappointment of that rain, that release, the emotional release. Okay? You lived for so long on the highs and lows. You're not doing it anymore. That's freedom. That's liberation. Not feeling this need to keep up, with the highs and the lows. It's overwhelming. It's exhausting. I don't see you doing it anymore. That is what has brought you this state of accomplishment. That is where you are in this moment. Finding this peace within. And this person is responding to that energy. And you are viewing this potentially from a perspective that is very different than you would have in the past. You're seeing this person more observationally. You're like, okay, let me just take a beat and observe this before I respond. You're not reactive anymore. Damn. I am continuously impressed by the growth in this collective. And I don't say that to be like, good job. I say that not in a patronizing way. I say that because I'm actually impressed, enamored, in awe of the growth we're seeing in this collective. Hard-fought growth through lessons learned, through sweat equity, through discomfort, the willingness to face discomfort. Like the lotus, like the dragonfly. Both grow amidst these very difficult circumstances. The lotus through the mud, having to press itself through this thick, dense mud. Same allegory. Okay? Or the dragonfly, again, which lives most of its life initially underwater. Underwater. But once the transformation is complete, then it can experience this new world, the entire world, outside of that initial growing phase. Okay? A dragonfly grows in the darkness. The lotus grows in the darkness, in the thickness, the mud, the discomfort, and is unwilling to give up. That's what you did. That's what you did. Okay? So what is this person going to say to my collective? Anything interesting? Damn. You make this person happy. And they're not happy to be without you. If they've been disconnected from you, they're not happy to be without you. This is definitely somebody who is feeling your energy right now, who is feeling pulled towards you at this time through your authentic confidence. Okay? They are holding on to you. They could be spying on you. And it's interesting. I feel like for the first time in a long time in this collective, it's like, thank you, Jesse. I feel this energy of yes, this is great and fine, but you're not flattered by it. Because you're strong and you're powerful. And you know that what actually matters is someone coming forward with real effort and intention. Someone just spying on you or watching you or sending you messages in dream state, you're like, that's great, but I want something solid. You want to live a life of authentic fulfillment and happiness and purpose. That's what you want. That's what you want. And you are so courageous and so brave. And I also feel like this is a collective that's really emboldened at this time and inspired. So you are in this very outward energy of I want to go out and I want to enjoy and I want to appreciate what I've created for myself. And I feel like this person up until this time wasn't really matching that. Okay, if it's a past person. If it's a new person, this is somebody that just felt like it wasn't the right time momentarily. Okay, but I do feel this person coming in because they've had a realization here. This is somebody who's excited about the potential. Damn. Fast action, progress, finally moving forward. Okay, the wait is over here. The wait is over. There has been a wait. There has been a wait. And in that waiting period, do you know what the lesson was that you learned? Amid many lessons that you learned. Okay, one of the lessons that you learned was that this person not coming forward didn't make you less valuable, worthy, or beautiful. It had nothing to do with you. Okay, and again, if it's a past person, even with the new person, I feel like you've gained enough confidence where you know your value, where you don't need to demonstrate it to someone or perform to someone or remind them of it. You don't be like, hey, just so you know, I'm valuable. Just in case you didn't realize. Okay, I'm just going to send you this message so you know that I'm valuable. Wait, did you forget? I'm valuable. Okay, you don't have to remind anyone. You don't have to remind anyone. You don't have to tell anyone. You don't have to perform. You don't have to defend. Your value is your value. It is here. Okay, it is here. Feel it. Know it. Exist within it. That's where you are. That's where you are. Okay? Damn, I like this energy. I really like this energy. The song is I Am a Rock. Yes, you are. You are strong. You are powerful. Okay? You are powerful. So what is this person, though, wanting to actually offer in terms of relationship to my collective? Okay, again, y'all don't come for me and say I'm making you Delulu. I'm going to give you some confirmations right now, just so you know that this is your reading. Just so I don't get a cease and desist, just so I don't see all your henchmen come to my door. Just so I don't see you at my moat or my drawbridge, okay? That is a private drawbridge. It's not public access, just kidding. If you are a water sign, it would be a strong confirmation, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I also feel Virgo here. Okay, Virgo energy strongly. Okay, Pisces energy strongly. Libra and Leo. Okay, I feel the initials R, P, and O are significant. Okay, that could be your initials or theirs. Okay, I feel this energy of like finally feeling like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. So recently, again, you've been feeling more at peace, feeling more at ease. I feel as well this is a collective that has dealt with abandonment wounds, like specifically healing abandonment wounds would be significant. Okay, you could have also dealt with wounds around like scarcity, like financial scarcity, fears around finances or stability, or again, root chakra. Okay, I also feel in this collective, most of you could have brown eyes. If you're resonating with this message, that can be significant. You or your person would have brown eyes. Okay, I also feel in this collective, you have felt in your life everything you've ever earned has come with hard work and determination. You do not feel like you've ever had the easy road. You've never been given, you never had a silver spoon in your mouth. You never had a leg up or a hand out. Okay, everything you have in your life, you have earned through grit, sweat, equity, okay? It has not been easy. You know, you didn't have a parent that would help you or support you. You didn't have financial support. You didn't have support to go to school. Everything you've earned with your own two hands, okay? In this collective, you have worked excruciatingly hard. I also feel in this collective, you have learned and grown so much, but you are someone who naturally likes to learn. You enjoy learning. And the fact that you enjoy learning has also given you opportunities to be able to experience new cycles in your life, new paths in your life, okay? I also feel for some of you, there's something here around travel, so you could have just moved or you could have just booked a trip, okay? So those are your confirmations. Take it as it resonates. If it resonates, then it's your message. If it doesn't, that's okay. There's 14 million other readings on this platform. Enjoy them. Okay? But this is definitely someone, before we got off track, just to ensure that y'all didn't try to come and clock me, okay? This is somebody who is manifesting a successful relationship with you. This is somebody who wants to have this opportunity and will do anything to make it happen. Will do everything to make it happen. Everything in their power. And again, I feel this energy happening soon for most of you. Like soon. Could be in the next few weeks. Like I feel this energy of like, I'm finally ready. Like a running start. Wanting to jump off a cliff with you. And another confirmation, you could have a dog. That's another confirmation. Okay? But I feel this energy of finally being able to experience a new cycle that both of you are really present in. Okay? And that feels like something that you've both been praying for. But again, at the same time, I feel like what you prayed for first and foremost was your own well-being, was your own happiness, was your own, peace, was creating a foundation for your life. You weren't focusing all of your energy praying for this person, okay? And that's again why this collective has been so effective in scaling this ascension journey, because you have really been focused wholeheartedly on your own path. And you haven't gotten too distracted with any misuse of your energy. You have learned to put boundaries in place to be able to protect you and protect your growth. You ain't chasing anymore. You found your peace again within. Okay? You found your balance. You don't need that validation. That's why you're seeing growth here. Okay? That's why you're seeing growth here. So what will this new relationship cycle present for my collective? Damn. This is it. For most of you, this person is it. This could be, again, a new person. This could be someone coming forward with intention. I'm not going to even specify past or new because I feel like this could be either. Because it feels like a new energy they're presenting, but that could be someone from the past coming back with a new energy. Okay? But what I will say about this person is that they are ready. And the areas where they're not ready, they're going to make themselves ready. For those of you that had an issue, we're going to censor this, with a decision in love, other parties, other influences, okay? The decision has been made. That's the message I just heard. The decision has been made, okay? And the decision was made at a soul level, not cognitively, not intellectually. The decision is made in a heart-led or spirit-led place, okay? There is a full surrender to this new path with this energy. This is somebody who sees a world with you, sees a life with you. It's like you're finally moving into a state of union here. Some of you have mischaracterized, and I think this is widely in the spiritual community, there's this mischaracterization of the word union there is a misappropriation of the word union to mean it's just two people coming together. Wrong. Wrong. What is union? Pop quiz. Okay, what is union? I want you to tell me what it is because y'all are smarter than me most of the time. Okay, so let's see. What do you think union is? Not just two people coming together. That is the wrong answer. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a few moments to stew on it. But no, it is not. It is not just two energies coming together because frankly, any two energies can come together temporarily, right? You've seen that with karmic relationships. You can be with that person. Some of you can even be with a karmic energy long term. Doesn't mean it's comfortable. Doesn't mean it's peaceful. Doesn't mean you are uniting. Okay? Beautiful. You coming back to yourself. You coming back to yourself. Beautiful. With balance and harmony. Union is a state of transcending what prevents you from being in a state of union with self. Once you are in a state of union with self, you can call in a state of union with a partner, but both parties must be in a state of union with self. Both parties must be in a state of full commitment to self, full presence with self. If you are, that's when you can come into this state of union, okay? And that's when the union is not only created, but sustained. That's the difference. Creation and, sustainability are two different things. You can create something, and again, it's built on a house of cards, okay? It is essentially dilapidated in moments due to the lack of structural solvency or soundness because both individuals have not done the soul work to be stable on their own, and they try to come together and create stability, and all you do is create further erosion both individually and collectively. That's the truth. That's the truth. Wholeness independently. I want to also debunk a myth that was shared earlier here, okay? The other myth is that two people are going to become one person, okay? Or the other myth is that twin flames are two halves of the same soul. We all have an individual state of wholeness and autonomy, right? We all have that sense of our own personal dominion, okay? That is something that we master, and no one will ever take that away from you, okay? And you are not broken. You are not a half of anyone else's whole. You are independently whole, and how powerful that whole is, okay? So final advice for this collective who is evolving through this powerful healing energy. For most of you, this is a twin flame journey. This is a twin flame journey. But in order to be fully open to receive, you have to ensure that those wounds on your side have been fully healed or released, whether through shadow work or inner child healing or coaching, to be able to release those blockages, to feeling worthy of being celebrated, of being seen, of receiving gifts, receiving love, receiving abundance. And many of you, again, have done that soul work. You have. And the last step, again, is taking this chance, being courageous enough to take action towards a new way of being, a new way of existing, beyond a state of suffering or lack, and doing so from a place of courage to the extent where some of you have even said, you don't even know if this person is going to come with you. Some of you, if this is a past person, you've gotten to the point where you've accepted that they may not be part of your future path if they are not able to meet you in this higher elevation. If they're not able to elevate vibration, if they're not able to shift and heal, then they may not be able to meet you in this new world. True freedom comes from allowing yourself to accept that and move forward, and again, prioritizing your wholeness. This is a collective that needs to be brave enough and courageous enough to say, I'm going to go into this new world. I'm going to embark upon this beautiful new chapter, this new cycle. I hope they come, but I will not keep myself in an old cycle that I've already outgrown, that I've already healed through, that I've already transmuted and alchemized in order to be able to enable or in order to be able to delay my own healing and growth. Okay? You will receive your blessings. No one will stop you. No one will block your blessings or prevent you from receiving what you deserve. That's where you are at this time. For the first time on your path, you are confident enough to know, again, that your needs are paramount above others. That singular moment of courage to say, I'm going on, I'm going forward. I hope you meet me there, but even if you don't, that's fine. Because I know what I need, and getting my needs met is most important. Powerful. Powerful. For many of you, for the first time, you're just embarking on this energy for the first time. This is an epiphany. This is a breakthrough. This is this major moment of a revelation. A revelation. Okay? And it's funny. It's a catch-22 as well, right? Is it the fact that you stayed in this cycle, why you continue to receive less than what you deserve because you were keeping yourself attached to someone who was giving you less than what you deserve? I mean, for some of you, that is the reason why. Like, you stayed in this cycle hoping that this person would level up, avoiding the fact that you weren't brave enough to step into this new world, to be able to claim what was yours, with that moment of delay and having to accept feeling maybe a little bit ungrounded or uncertain about this relationship in order to do so. And, you know, now that you're bravely in this new world, you have to allow this person to step through the portal and do the same. Okay, step through the portal and do the same. So, advice for the full moon for this collective. You are in a state of groundedness, of peace, of presence, okay? You have grown so much. This is such a powerful collective. This is a collective that have become magical manifestors. This is a collective that is learning to trust the universe. This is a collective that's learning to say no. This is a collective that's learning to work with their angels, trust in divine timing, set new intentions, become even more powerful, utilize their vulnerability as a source of freedom, raise your vibration by cutting the cords to old timelines that no longer represent you. Okay, look at you. Look at you moving beyond the love that kept you in lack and scarcity in order to be able to claim the love that will offer you the abundance that you deserve. Okay? And for some of you, again, this may be triggering temporarily, but I feel this person coming forward. It's interesting. It almost feels like it happens in syncopation. Synergistically, you're working together in the energy. So for some of you, it's like the moment you say, no, enough is enough. I'm bravely cutting the cords, or I'm bravely like embarking upon this new chapter because you're not living your life relative to where someone else is on their journey. That's a breakthrough. That is the moment that this person bravely steps forward as well. Okay? So, I hope this message was helpful for my collective, sending so much love, positive energy, and abundance. If you enjoyed this collective message, 1111 down below. Let me know if that resonated.